Yes, Mr. Boston. What is it?
Put on the news.
Over 30 confirmed dead at what locals of Port Orford, Oregon refer to as the Deathshead.
What a mess. Can't say I feel sorry, though.
My people didn't dig up anything prior to this. Feelers on the ground now don't have much yet, but so far, doesn't appear to be unnatural. But over 30 dead? Mass casualty event? How can we possibly cover that up if it is?
Let's not race to conclusions yet, Charlie. For all we know, there could be a pollutant in the air, a contaminant in the water. Could have been a bar fight that really got out of hand between rival supremacists. Let's monitor the situation as it develops, guide the narrative to a favorable conclusion. Has an aquatic connection been uncovered yet?
No, sir. Nothing so far that could be added to Somersault 2. Port Orford is coastal, but any signs of deep one activity, as you know, have historically been farther north towards Alaska.
All right, I see. Maybe reach out then to CDC and our EPA contacts, twist their arms a little, get them involved in the investigation to float the narrative of a mass rabies outbreak. People are feral animals at their most basic, Charlie. It shouldn't be too hard to spin one of the victims having a bite mark to sell that.
CDC, EPA, rabies, any other ideas?
Scrub it an eye as usual. You monitor the situation. This could be an isolated incident, but let's wait and see before we bring unwarranted scrutiny on us.
Scrub and deny. You got it.
So, picking up where we last left off, Agent Kingston, you are currently on your way back toward Port Orford / Gold Beach after your escapades on the highway.
Here is how I envision that going down. So, Kingston is going to basically stop by some sort of grocery store or like a Walgreens or some sort of drugstore where you can just run in, get like a cheap razor, electric razor, just, great. He grabs both. He already had packed a bag of clothes, so he, after doing that, he'll go into the bathroom of whatever store he got the razors in. Basically, right then and there, just do a full shaving of the head, completely going bald, trimming up his beard significantly.
Make me an alertness check. First of all, 4 cameras at the Walgreens, and then also 2 cameras at the hotel room.
Okay.
Or I should say the hotel in general. Thankfully, we live in a society where we do not have cameras in our hotel rooms, usually.
Okay, so you said alertness?
Yes, 2 of them, please.
Okay. So that's a 10 under 70 for one.
Okay.
A 21 under 70 for the second.
Okay. So in both circumstances, at the Walgreens, you, despite what others may think, you are a seasoned pro at this. With your decades of experience, you are very easily able to clock where the cameras are looking, what aisle, basically, if they catch you at all on the cameras, they get a brief glimpse of your back and that's it.
Yeah, so after having done the shave and the makeover, pretty much. Well, the makeover being putting on new clothes. This would include like a ball cap as well, a flannel shirt, some jeans, basically the whole works and whatnot. He would then, at that point, get back in the new truck that he got and keep heading back towards the Port Orford Gold Beach area, while also, can't remember, I don't think we in character determined a place for us to meet up, right,
Well,
Lucas?
Oh, well, the thing is, Kingston told you to go to the hotel and stay there. Not Kingston, sorry, KRÖGER told Kingston to stay at the hotel and not go back into town.
Yeah, he wasn't listening to that. So he's gonna say, I'm heading your way. Where do you want to meet?
Like, did you text that, or?
Yeah.
KRÖGER's probably right now driving. Obviously, he checks his phone. Like, that's not a problem. Just trying to guess where he could be right now.
you had just left the coroner's office.
So I'm probably gonna call him. KRÖGER's gonna go ahead and call Kingston while he's like driving northwards from Gold Beach.
He'll pick up. Hello.
What the fuck do you mean you're driving back into town?
I changed my appearance. Got a new car. We have a job to do. I can't just lay low.
I told you to fucking lay low for a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Should have that intelligence, right?
We'll be fine.
Just hear him sigh very loudly.
Ye of little faith.
I don't need faith. I need assurance that you don't fucking get in there and fuck shit up. I don't care about faith. What I need is something that's 100% sure. And what's 100% sure right now is that you're gonna get us fucking killed. Have you at least switched your fucking car?
That is a dumb question that I'm not even gonna answer. How long do you think I've been doing this for?
You're probably wearing a checkered shirt and shorts.
How long do you think I've been doing this, KRÖGER?
I don't know. Maybe
Longer
that's the
than
problem.
you have. So I would expect
that's
a
the
little bit of
fucking
respect,
problem.
God damn it, and realize that I know what the fuck I am doing. And you would know that he doesn't really curse all that much unless he's like really pissed off.
KRÖGER pops like a vein on his forehead and goes like, you know, maybe the problem is that you've been doing this for too long. You've been too comfortable with all of this. We're not even here for half a day and you already had to change your appearance.
What's your point?
My point is that, well, now you... First of all, we're still investigating. The other two aren't even done talking to those fucking idiots that are in jail for shooting up that fucking thing, you know? We're not even done with all the investigation that we could, and we have to run, we have to hurry because you shot them. You shot at them. They're now alerted.
I'm surprised you care so much about a few Nazis.
I don't care about a few Nazis. I care about them being alerted and us not having the time to do our work the way it should be done.
Well, I guess the good news is they may only be aware of me and they don't know of you guys.
He sighs again. They're not aware of us. Yes, they don't know our faces, but they will be on high alert now that 3 of them are dead.
Where do you want to meet?
Preferably not in Port Orford. We gotta talk
Gold
with
Beach?
the others about this. Yeah, Gold Beach.
You said you guys were going to the hospital?
By the time you will arrive, it will probably be the hospital, I would say. So, yeah, okay, yeah, hospital.
Yeah, a good point of order here, just in case I wasn't clear before. So the morgue, the coroner's office, the Curry County Sheriff's Department, and the hospital are 3 separate locations.
Mhm.
The 2 survivors of the most recent bout of violence, the 5 people now who have been killed or killed others or killed themselves in Port Orford. So 2 of them lived and are currently in isolation at the hospital under police guard.
You'll hear him on the other end of the phone go, Gold Beach Hospital. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. I won't come in. Just keep an eye out for things. Sit in the parking lot, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, okay, sure. And he hangs up.
He'll put the phone down on the passenger seat and keep driving.
I think that'd be a good way to pivot over to KOAN and KLEIN.
Okay. Remind me, Klein, are we taking both cars or just the super fed van?
I was forced to give up my Prius,
That's
so
right.
we'll take the van.
We're in the super fed Escalade, and we're heading over to the hospital to go see if we can get access to the 2 surviving perpetrators, right?
Yes.
KRÖGER's in... Are you with us, KRÖGER, or are you in your own car?
KRÖGER was in his own car. Like, he traveled out of Gold Beach because he wanted to meet up with Kingston. Now he would turn around and probably join in like 10 minutes or something.
Okay, so yeah, I think we'll just shoot over to the hospital and hopefully not get like ambushed on the way.
No, so it's easy enough. It's about a 10-minute drive from the coroner's to the hospital. And as you go in, of course, it's a general hospital for a relatively small Oregon County. So there's some activity going on, but nothing too crazy. You just see kind of people waiting to be helped. Some hospital staff just kind of milling around, going about their normal duties. At the very front, of course, is a big round desk with with actually 3 receptionists at it, 3 different workspaces. But it looks like really none of them are working that hard.
Klein will stride on over he'll try to catch one of their eyes and sort of stride on over.
As you walk up, yeah, she looks up and she's like, "Good afternoon, sir. How may I help you?"
Think we just both maybe flash our Fed badges?
Yeah, Cohen, you can take the lead on this one.
Are you sure? Okay. Hey, we're here about the situation in Port Orford. I believe you may have just gotten a fax saying that we need to get some CTs done.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a bureaucracy at +20.
This is for all the stuff we snagged from the bodies, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Plus your bloody napkin, I think.
That's that crit
look at
success
that.
at a 22 under 72.
Yeah, critical success. Yeah, she immediately, "Oh, yes, yes. I'm sorry. If I had realized, oh, I'm so sorry." And she immediately picks up the phone and dials up. It's like, "Dr. Mason? Yes. Yes, the agents are here." He puts the phone down. It's like, "All right, Dr. Mason will be right down. He is very interested in working with you."
What's Dr. Mason like? I don't know, what's your name, by the way?
Well, you see that she has a little name tag. Name is Rebecca.
Rebecca, beautiful name. Good, strong biblical name. What's Dr. Mason like?
How do you mean? Go ahead, roll me either a persuade or a charisma. Because that's like
biblical name. Holy shit!
Yeah, roll me a persuade or a charisma times 5.
That's persuade. Oh yes, dude. 38 under 51 for my persuade.
Okay, she's a little taken aback. I don't really work with. I mean, I'm just a receptionist, but he seems nice. I know he takes
How long has Dr. Mason been working here?
I don't know, 10, 12 years, I think. I know he transferred from Idaho. He said I remember he was joking one day, just said he was tired of the planes.
Yeah, I hate flying too.
She just does not know what to say to that. And thankfully, before this can go any further, Dr. Mason comes down. He's a tall, wiry dude. You'd guess probably late 50s, early 60s. Very much just your plain white dude. Wears a little pair of wire rim glasses, salt and pepper hair. "Oh, agents, sorry, if you had called ahead, I would have been down here to meet you. Dr. Albert Mason, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
I'll
I'm
shake
the
his
chief
hand.
of radiology here."
Have you managed to get those CTs? I think they just got ordered, so I know things can take a bit of time, but
Yeah. Well, like you said, and then especially with patients like this, you need to, there's a lot of prep work that gets involved. Do you understand?
yeah, of course.
Just as an aside, if I wanted to, I don't know, hypothetically, for the good of the case, to get a toxicology report on a blood sample, who would I want to talk to, Dr. Mason?
So, chief physician working with both patients is Dr. Sarah Fuller. She's not in right now. She's gone home for the day, but I can page her and let her know that there are federal agents requesting a blood panel for the 2 isolated patients.
Go ahead and do that.
Now, that being said, I understand that you have some material here that you need examined, either under CT or other means.
Yes, we have some samples that need some testing done.
Yeah, and Dr. Gray from the coroner's office. did give you basically a thermally insulated biohazard box to carry all of this stuff in. So you have like very clearly marked, biohazard, thermally regulated.
Remind me, for the samples we collected from the bodies, we just wanted to essentially compare their DNA to the DNA of the people we pulled them out of, right?
That
Or
is
was there
correct.
something else we wanted to do?
Yeah, so we've got the teratomas, and we want to test two things. One is if they're related to their host bodies, and two, if they're related to one another.
Are we smart enough to have picked up samples from the host bodies?
Yeah, because we had discussed that, like, when we were there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right, I was gonna say, even if that had not been discussed, KOAN is adept enough to have scraped some skin samples.
I'll tell Mason as well. We need comparative DNA tests done to these samples we have here.
Understood. Okay. That's not my department, but I can get in touch with them, and I can see about getting that done in an expedited manner.
Yeah, in a jiffy would be great.
How soon do you think those CTs can get done?
Well, as long as we can get the patients prepped, probably within 24 to 48 hours. Biggest issue is just making sure.
Faster.
Go ahead and KOAN, roll me either a persuade or a medicine check.
Wouldn't an X-ray just be enough to see if they have shit going on? An X-ray doesn't have a 24-hour lead time, you know?
Yeah, CTs don't either, but it depends on because they're criminals. They're in isolation, so I think that's what the issue really is.
Yeah, or I should say, a persuade, a medicine, or a bureaucracy. No pluses across the board, so choose whichever one you think is best.
It's a success at 21 under
Medicine.
61. Medicine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so thinking back to your own med school days, you know that basically what he's getting at without saying it outright, the lead time is not due to the procedure itself. The procedure itself is very easy. The issue
They have to
is,
sedate the
first off,
patients.
they are, first of all, they're suspects in an ongoing criminal case, and two, these people are deemed to be a danger to themselves and others. And so part of it is making sure that, like, when they prep them, getting them ready to be taken from their isolated rooms to the CT room, and or the scan room, I should say, and making sure that they're not going to try to hurt themselves or hurt the staff.
Have you considered, rather than doing, a general anesthesia or, keeping them in a twilight zone, maybe just hitting them with a dose of ketamine?
He nods and he says, yeah, patient 1, I think, would be receptive to it. However, patient 2 is in such a constant state of agitation. We have tried sedating him repeatedly. If we bring the dose any higher, he risks brain death or even cardiac arrest.
Those are
Jesus,
acceptable risks.
okay.
Now, if you want to interview the patients, of course I would need Dr. Fuller's sign-off. However, he kind of looks askew and is like, I can maybe run some interference and we can worry about the signature later.
That would be amazing.
Extremely helpful.
That would be great.
And he nods and he says, so understanding some ground rules, patient 1 is largely sedate. However, we cannot bring any sort of sharp object, any sort of binding, or any sort of weapon into the room, just in case. Patient 2, however, well, only way I can say it is that he is dangerously psychotic. He has already attempted to harm the staff at several points, and it's only after being completely restrained that he is in any state to be handled.
Okay. Well then, let's start with the easier one. Let's start with patient 1.
And I will hand deliver these samples to the appropriate
So if
faculties
you
in here. Yeah.
if you give him to Mason, he will make sure that they get off to the proper laboratory.
Tempting. I'm not sure Klein literally trusts anybody in this fucking town.
That's a fair assumption.
He will walk with Mason to where he needs to go. with the
Okay,
box.
and so you'll let KOAN go on alone.
I'll ask. Yeah, for now. It was like 15 minutes, like 10 minutes. How big is this hospital?
This is not terribly big. I'd say it takes a maximum of 15 minutes, between riding the elevators and walking down the halls to get to the laboratory and then start walking back.
Yeah. Cohen, do you want to give me your gun?
What?
No weapons with the patient, man.
Yeah. No, sure. He'll just hand it over.
No, I'll put it in sort of small of his back.
Yeah, so Cohen, when you actually go, first of all, there is a deputy standing outside the door, as well as a nurse. This deputy you do not recognize.
He just flashes his badge.
Yep, the guy nods. He's like, "Yeah, Dr. Mason Page, Mr. Burke here." And the nurse, the nurse here is a fairly big, burly guy. He's like, "R.N. Burke, pleasure to meet you."
Nice to meet you. So I hear that they're both a bit of a handful.
Yes, before you enter, I would request that you remove your jacket, your tie, as well as if you have a pen or pencil on you, I'll need to take those too.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll empty his pockets. The only thing I think he keeps on him is like the fake FBI badge, and he tucks that like in an inner pocket, like underneath his.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these aren't really on a lanyard. They're like little plastic clips, so that's fine.
Yeah, and then he'll head in once he's cleared.
Yep, and the deputy follows you, and Deputy 2, you look at his name tag says Richardson, just fairly nondescript white guy. Nothing really stands out about him. He doesn't seem to be, he seems more bored than anything else.
Okay. And he's gonna be in with me the whole time?
Yeah, you notice that he does not have, his holster is empty, and his taser holster is also empty. The only thing he has on him are his handcuffs, and you do notice he still has his pepper spray on him.
Okay, that limits my line of questioning. What is the patient's name?
As you walk in, you see a young woman. She has her back to you, long brown hair, wearing a hospital gown. And one of the things you clock immediately, too, is that her hospital bed has no sheets on it, nor does it have any pillowcases. It looks like, too, the room's been kind of run down. They've removed pretty much every instrument out of the room that looks like it could be immediately used as some sort of weapon or implement of harm.
Yeah. Would I have seen, like, her name on the chart outside the door?
Yeah, the chart is Deborah Wall, age 32.
Yeah, I think Cohen will walk in.
And you would have recognized that the two bodies from the morgue were a Jim Wall, and the infant was a Susan.
Oh, fuck,
Wall.
this is the mom?
Yeah. And she is just sitting on the edge of her bed, head tilted towards the floor. Doesn't even really respond as you come in.
He'll come and he'll take a seat. Like, they've got those, like, heavy safe chairs that you can have in there.
And this chair has been weighted to make it hard to pick up.
Yeah. He'll sit down and just kind of wait, looking at her to see if she'll respond or react before he says anything.
She just sits there. Doesn't even turn her head to look at you as you sit down.
Well, hello, Miss Wall. How are you today?
No response.
He looks at the cop, trying to gauge if this is, like, her normal state at this point.
Yeah, cop just shrugs. She's always like this.
Has anyone gotten her to talk yet?
The lady doc did. Sarah, what's her name? Got a couple words out of her. Even when we took her into the station, she, didn't really say much. And this is when Deborah speaks up and she just says very softly, "I didn't mean to."
Yeah, I don't think you meant to either, Deborah, but, we're trying to figure out why it's happened.
I don't know.
Can you tell me, did you start to feel sick in the days before the incident? Any physical or mental signs?
Ever since Susie was born, I was off. Jimmy and I, we read books, we knew about postpartum depression, and we always thought that it was just something that happened, but it was about a month after that thing happened at that bar,
Mm-hmm.
It felt like everything started making me so angry.
Yeah. Was it all of a sudden, or did it start slowly?
I thought it was just a postpartum. I thought it was just But then,
Did you feel anything? Were you in pain at any point? Anything? Any sort of points to like the lymph node areas? I think that's where we were finding the teratomas, right?
so that was one place, but then digging deeper on some of the cadavers, you found that they were propping up in places that
Just
really
kinda
had
everywhere.
no rhyme or reason.
Okay. But did we consistently see them at the lymph nodes?
Yeah, that was one place you saw them,
Okay.
consistently.
Then yeah, he'll say like, "Did you feel anything?" And then he sort of points to like the area where the lymph nodes are. Say, or any aching in your joints or any type of fever.
No, just so
Just
much. Yeah,
And are you still angry?
no.
When did it stop?
When the police took me in, they took me down to the station and I didn't know why. And then they showed me the pictures and I thought, but I couldn't have done that. But they said I did, and they showed me and told me how. And she, at this point, her voice just kind of cracks off and she starts crying.
I know this is hard. I'm not trying to make you upset. I really just want to figure out what happened to you and to your family. Because this clearly wasn't an act of malice. This wasn't predetermined. Right? It's some sort of psychosis is what it sounds like you're describing to me. You don't remember the act at all?
I do. I dream about it.
You dream about it, but you didn't remember it immediately afterwards.
No.
Can you tell me in your dreams, is it just the event as it happened, or is there anything odd or unusual?
Remember, she kind of, this is the first time she looks at you, and you see from under her unkempt hair, her eyes are just completely bloodshot.
Mm-hmm.
And she just says, I see this man or this thing. He's there, and he tells me I need to do it. And he tells me that I need to do it because, and I need to go back. I try not to sleep anymore. I try to stay awake as long as I can because I keep dreaming about it and it keeps telling me I need to go back. I need to hurt more people.
Can you describe him to me?
And she kind of clutches her head. And go ahead, roll me an alertness check.
Well, okay, it's 10 under 24.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
So she is tense, and you also hear kind of a rustling from the back. The officer has unclipped his pepper spray from his belt and has started to make some advances towards you.
Towards me?
Towards your general area.
Is he looking at me?
Go ahead, roll me a human.
That's a failure.
The cop is now definitely on edge. You can't really tell if he is advancing towards you or if he's advancing towards her, but he is moving towards you now.
I mean, KOAN doesn't think it's towards him, so he's just gonna put like a hand up, like indicating pause.
And he does. Like, he still has his CS spray in his hand. He is ready to go, but he does take a step back.
And KOAN just waits and gives Deborah time.
Yeah, she is digging her nails into her scalp. And she says, he's big, misshapen.
Okay, that's good enough.
I'm gonna need to roll real quick. But she, at this point, fully breaks down and starts just crying and clutching her head.
What was the name of that fucking Nazi?
Heinrich Schiele.
I'm so sorry. I have one last question, and then I'll leave you be. Does Heinrich Schiele mean anything to you?
Go ahead and roll me alertness again.
It's a failure.
Okay. You feel a strong hand on your shoulder. And Deputy Richardson, he isn't brandishing his CS spray at you, but he just kind of looks to you and says, I think she's had enough. Come on, why don't you get out of here?
I think you should get your hand off of me, officer, and take a step back. This is my investigation, not yours.
Go ahead and roll me a persuade.
It's a success at 15 under 40.
Yeah, so he looks at you, and you two, like, he's a little bit taller than you, but, you know, in terms of physique, you both are pretty equally matched.
Yeah, I do a ton of Pilates with my beautiful wife, so I'm toned.
Yeah, and, like, hearing that edge in your voice, decides to back off.
Juan's just gonna turn away from the officer and look back at Deborah and wait for her response.
Yeah, she's still out of it. Go ahead and roll me a persuade. Just flat, because she's in a bad way, but at the same time, you've shown her a pretty good amount of compassion.
A failure.
She's just totally out of it. And yeah, I'd say, Klein, at this point, you walk up to the outside, and you see this large, burly nurse outside. He's like, "Oh, are you the other agent?"
I am. How's it going in there? And I'll peek through the window.
Your guys, I mean, she's not going into a screaming fit, so I have to assume pretty good. Deputies in there with them.
Deputy? Wait, like sheriff?
Yeah, Curry County Sheriff Deputy Frank Richardson.
Fuck. And I am a fucking intent, dude. I have a hand on my gun, and I'm looking through the fucking thing.
Sir, you can't bring a weapon in there.
I'm not in there. I'm like facing the glass, like fucking looking at
Yeah,
this
you
two.
can see that Deputy Richardson, like through the little glass window, that Deputy Richardson is kind of looming over KOAN, who is sitting there still calmly, but it looks like there's a tense moment between the two.
I'm not gonna go in there. I'm just gonna...
Burke is actually, your alertness is high enough. You notice him at the corner of your eye, like, kind of skirting away. It looks like he might be going for a panic button.
Hold on, hey, relax. Nothing's happening.
Go ahead, roll me a persuade or a charisma times 5.
Is my charisma that bad? Yeah, it's bad. All right.
Your charisma's not great.
Ooh, 2351. Another persuade success.
Okay, yeah, so he freezes. Hey, man, just, why are you going for the gun, okay? Look, I mean, Richardson's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's great, man. I'm keeping an eye out for my partner. Okay? We're all friends.
Come on,
here.
man, take your hand off the gun, okay? No one needs to get hurt.
I agree. And he just ignores him, and he fucking looks through the window. I'm just keeping an eye out on my good friend. Okay?
So, back in the room, come on, you have a feeling that whatever Deborah is going through right now, she's not going to be out of for a while.
KOAN's going to stand and just go close to her and just quietly kind of say, like when maybe she's gasping or something and not like sobbing outright.
No, these are full on like you're afraid she might crack a
like,
rib, racking sobs.
Basically, he's going to try to get in a moment where maybe she can hear him in her sobbing fest, and we'll just say, you didn't do this in any way that places guilt upon you. You didn't choose to have difficulties postpartum, and I believe that you meant no harm. Truly, in your soul.
I'm gonna roll. She's still inconsolable. You're not even sure if she really heard you.
Yeah, this might be dangerous, but he will just like put a hand kind of very, very gently like on her shoulder.
It is scary how fast she moves when she grabs your wrist. Oh boy, you can either dodge or fight back. This is a combat situation.
No, but Deborah, we are doing so well. Yeah, well,
In this
the
case,
thing is, my
dodge,
unarmed is...
In this case, dodge will be getting out of her way.
Yeah, he has no instinct at this moment to hurt her, even if she causes him pain. So I'm gonna dodge. That's a...
That is a 100 over 30, folks at home.
So that's my first 100 of the podcast.
Nope,
Is it?
second.
No, it's my second 100.
Second.
Oh, jeez.
Second 100.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill you.
So
No, I'm gonna get pepper sprayed and she'll kill me.
Yeah, in that moment, basically you kind of hit a fight, flight, or freeze. And KOAN, for any other fault KOAN might have, he is a deeply compassionate man. And so when he sees this woman lunge at him with a look of utter murder on her face, he freezes. Like, you notice that she's not a very tall woman, but she is, like, very well built. You have a feeling that she probably did some sort of either, like, manual labor or, like, worked out pretty heavily. So that is 3 points of damage to you as she lunges at you and bites deeply into your neck. I'm going to roll for Deputy Richardson here. Oh, God. So you hear him shout, fuck, fuck, fuck! And he lunges in to, like, try to separate you two. And he trips over the bed. So, we're gonna go now actually into combat time. So, I believe Klein...
Oh, no.
Klein, I believe, has the highest dexterity here with 14.
14.
Mhm.
Kick open the door and just shoot.
Yeah, so,
You're not in the room.
yeah, so, in this case, Klein goes first, KOAN second, Deputy Richardson third, and Deborah last. So, Klein, if you... I overlooked Burke. Burke is pretty much a Joe Schmo. He'll be before Deborah, but after Deputy Richardson.
It will take my entire action to open the door and run in.
So, no, it would not take your entire action to just run in. I'd say that the distance is small enough that this would not count as a movement.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. I want to run in and, like, unarmed her. You know, try to grapple her.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you charge in, you just see this lady grabbing KOAN, biting into his neck. A deputy, ass over tea kettle over the bed, trying to, like, get himself back up.
I'm going to sprint in and I'm going to punch this woman in the fucking head.
Okay. Full-on haymaker.
Yeah, I'm going to, like, punch her in her fucking forehead and break my knuckles. That's a success. That's 4 under 60.
Oh my god. Okay, so that would be strength. I believe that's a plus
My strength is a 12.
12.
A 12, so it's a +0. So it's just a d4.
Okay, yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, of course. I graze her fucking scalp.
Yeah, so as you're coming in, you're having to dodge, like, first of all, this is a small hospital room. There's not a lot of room to maneuver in here. And then on top of that, you got 3 people all kind of tangled on top of each other. So you try to avoid, punching KOAN in the face
Yeah.
as you're doing this. So you swing out and you connect, but it's a glancing blow compared to the knockout punch you were trying to do. All right, KOAN, it's your turn. So you can either do a strength ×5 to try to get out of her grasp, or you can do an unarmed to try to just fight her off you. And if you roll the strength, she'll be contesting that.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm gonna stick to, the strength. I don't think he wants to hurt her.
Okay. So she'll go ahead and roll her strength. She succeeds, 40 under 65.
He also succeeds.
28 under 60, but hers is closer to her score, so she succeeds.
Yep.
Yeah, she stays on you, but it looks like as you're trying to wrestle her off, like she pulls her teeth from your neck, and you can feel the blood flowing pretty heavily. And now she is screaming full into your face, "You need to die too!"
Awesome.
And feel good. And roll for Deputy Richardson. First of all, he's gonna need to get his ass up. Yeah, so
This guy.
It's hopeless fucking...
the most inept policeman in the world. His palm slips on some of the blood that's fallen onto the floor, and he, like, slips again. Oh, God. Okay. Well, now it's going over to Mr. Burke. So he's kind of going where you're going, KOAN. He is trying to restrain her without hurting her. And this guy is a beefy dude. So as you are struggling with this woman, she's screaming into your face. You just see this massive hand wrap over her face and a big arm wrap around her chest and just yanks her off you. And you hear him yelling down the open door, "We need help in here!" Like, he's just, like, trying to bear hug her into submission. She is turning her attention to him. Wow. He is going to attempt to dodge that. Unfortunately, his dodge is base. So she is gonna go ahead and bite the shit out of him. Oh yeah. No, sinks her teeth deep into the inside of his arm, and he screams bloody murder. So going back to Klein.
I go to punch her in the back of the head.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll an arm. And I would say that
I'm gonna knock this chick unconscious or kill her. I don't really care. 55. Oh my god, thank you.
so that is a maximum 4 damage. and you just wallop her right in the back of the head. She is definitely a little bit stunned. She's still going, though. She's still up. Her screaming has turned now from coherent words into just banshee wailing at the top of her lungs. Although it looks like she probably could not take another one of those. KOAN, you are free. Your neck is bleeding heavily.
Yeah, KOAN is going to drag himself out of the room, and he's been in hospitals before. He's gonna find whatever the panic button is for, like, a code.
You're in the isolation wing. This is where they put the crazies. They have, it's right there.
Yeah, he slams it, and then we'll start, like, bloodily kind of, like, looking for fucking some gauze or something.
So, that's your turn. So that will be Deputy Richardson. I'd say in the chaos he's been able to get himself up. Let's see if he is feeling like some police brutality today. Oh yeah, he is. So he comes in, he actually takes off his handcuffs, but instead of using them as handcuffs, he uses them like a pair of improvised knuckle dusters and smashes her across the back of the head. And just psycho cut.
Jesus.
Okay, so 1d4. 2. And she is out like a light. He is gonna see if he can hit her again real quick.
Oh, can I? Oh, there's no way I can intervene, right?
No, you can try to step in.
Yeah,
Because
I wanna
after
step
like
in.
after he knocks her out, he goes like stomp on the back of her head.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Strength or maybe another unarmed?
You could do either unarmed or strength, depending on like are you trying to just like push this guy off, or are you like gonna try to punch him in the face and try to make him back
No,
off?
I'm gonna try to fucking push him away.
Okay, so strength times 5.
Okay, and that's also a 60. Fuck me. 94 over 60.
Yeah, so he full on just stomps into the back of her head, and there's a sickening crunch.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull my gun. Don't fucking move. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You alright, Burke? And Burke is just like staring dumbly, turns to you, Klein, and says, "Imminent danger."
She was on the fucking ground. You shut the fuck up. Drop the fucking handcuffs.
He does.
KOAN will stumble in, like, pressing some gauze to his neck, and will come up to back Klein up.
It's easy enough to find a first aid kit in the hospital. You can get some gauze.
Yeah. So he'll just come up behind Klein and sort of stand in. He actually might just drop to the ground and try to tend to his wounds.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a medicine check. Add a -10 from your
Yeah,
recently
something,
bitten
yeah.
state.
Fuck me.
You
I'm actually really upset. It's a fail.
Yeah, that's a fail. 76 over 51. Yeah, you go in, and the first thing you notice is there's a massive gash open across the back of her head from where Deputy Richardson just stomped her head in. You're not wanting to turn her over just in case she suffered any neck trauma, but just kind of feeling around, you feel that there is definitely a fracture to the back of her skull.
Is she dead?
Is she?
KOAN, if you want to double check that, go ahead and roll me a medicine just flat.
Success. 18 under 61.
She is still alive. She is in a very bad way.
Okay, he just kind of immediately snaps to, and he looks up to Burke, and he's like, just starts directing him.
Yeah.
Like, all pretense of an agent is gone. He is in full medical professional mode and directing, like, Burke how to support.
Yeah, so with the panic button, not only do you hear, like, multiple people coming down the hallway, you see several nurses, as well as 2 more deputies.
He just immediately starts calling out, like, different things that they need to do to, like, stabilize her, and will not leave her side or let anybody attend to him until that is fully being taken care of.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a charisma at +20, because you are the doctor. So that should be a 95 for you.
It is a 95, yeah. It's a success.
Okay.
6 under 95.
Incredible. Yeah, so you are just in full crisis management mode. And yeah, you are direct in... The whole thing is, keep in mind, you are a dentist. You are not a surgeon, nor are you even really a trauma doctor, but just between your...
He's a dental surgeon.
You are a medical doctor. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Dentists do have to go through that. You know, so you're not a trauma doctor, but between your, just going back to your med school days, along with just your sense of right and wrong. And of course, the deputies, as they roll up on you, they see Klein holding their fellow deputy at gunpoint, and they draw their own pistols.
He's not even paying attention. I'll say KOAN isn't at all.
So, basically what you tell him to do is tell him to stabilize her neck, make sure that, like, get a crash cart in here and then get her down to the ER immediately because she needs emergency surgery or else she will die.
Yeah.
So 2 deputies roll up, and one of them you actually recognize. One of them is Deputy Song.
All right, guys.
Drop the weapon.
Guys, we're gonna calm down here. We're just gonna chill. All right.
I said drop the weapon now.
I'm gonna put my gun back in my holster. All right. We're gonna relax. We're gonna chill, and I slowly let my gun dangle, and I drop it back into my holster.
They do not like that. Now, it looks like one of them is actually getting ready to shoot, but Song, like, puts her hand out. It's like, hold fire. What the fuck is happening here?
Patient got a little bit rowdy, and then your best friend over here, fucking Butterfeet over here, can't get his ass off the fucking ground, decided to put an end to her once and for all. A little overzealous in the self-defense territory. Okay? That's
Richardson. Yeah, Richardson, from where he was standing with his hands up to you, says, patient became a threat to the nurse Burke and to myself and to the 2 agents here.
He was unconscious on the ground, and he stomped her in the back of the fucking head. I know what they teach you guys.
Richardson,
what
preschool. The fuck? The Song seems
Koan does like
genuinely
look up
shocked
at
by
some
this.
point, and yeah, and he does say, like, as the sort of crash cart situation's happening, he just says, absolutely, that's what happened here. I can corroborate that.
Looks
He's bleeding out.
and yeah, no, yeah. I mean, you're not bleeding out, like, her teeth didn't hit your carotid or anything, but
yeah,
you're bleeding heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as they're getting her onto the cart and getting her down, there's now a very tense, and also too, because Burke is there, clutching his arm to his chest, and, like, he's trying hard to stanch the bleeding just himself, but he is bleeding heavily too.
I'll start tending to him next.
So Klein, you're staying there. Do you have your hands up or down?
I have one hand up, right? Open palm facing the agents, right? Or facing the deputies. All right. Guns away. We can sort this out.
Yeah, the one deputy you recognize says, step away from him 10 steps now.
I'll back up slowly.
And she, they still have their guns trained on you. But Richardson starts, like, kind of going, and Song says, you stay right there. What the fuck did you do? And anyone present who would like to, roll me a human, please.
That's a success for me. So
Ooh,
under
2
63.
successes.
You could cut the tension with a knife. Now, the thing you clock, though, is that Song is clearly not happy with the situation. Not only is she just distressed seeing the aftermath of this, she is genuinely horrified by the implication of what her fellow deputy just did. The other guy, though, the guy you don't recognize yet, he seems a little bit more casual about this.
Song, we're gonna be good, okay? Just need you guys to stop pointing your guns at me. I'd rather not have another fucked up person in here, okay? She's already on her way. She made, already on her way to death's door here. Let's not kill anybody else, okay?
And Song, she still is pointing her gun on you, but she looks at Richardson and just, Richardson, what did you do? He still has his hands up, he just shrugs. Psycho bitch hat coming. What can I say? Self-defense. Are you gonna arrest me, Song?
The 2 people that she directly harmed are the 2 people that were trying to restrain her. So I don't think that you can claim self-defense.
Yeah, Burke pipes up and said, I saw what happened. She was already down. You didn't need to do that.
He was itching to hurt her from the second we walked in the room. He damn near threatened me while I was just asking her a question, and she hadn't reacted. I don't think you're fit for the job, sir.
Richardson laughs. And what would you know about it? Don't you know who we are? And at that point, the other guy said, Richardson, just shut your fucking mouth.
No, go ahead, Richardson.
No. Yeah,
I don't know. Who are you, fucking piss ants? Come on, you big mouth. Got some rotten shit to say?
Yeah, the other guy, now, he's like, Richardson, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Do you want to talk to me about Heimerich?
Go ahead, Caius, roll me a human plus 30.
Success.
Success. 48 under 51 with the bonus. when you say Heinrich, both Richardson and the other guy noticeably tense up.
And he just looks between them and just kind of chuckles. He's like, well, that's my answer.
Yeah, Song's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, your two friends here are Nazis involved with the Deathshead massacre. And as a federal agent, I think that I have jurisdiction here, so you're both under fucking arrest.
Yeah, so the other guy, I'd be careful if I were you.
Oh, what, are you gonna give me a hickey too? Try me.
Richardson fucked up. We'll handle this. You two should get yourselves seen to and then get the hell out of Curry County. Song,
No.
are you gonna help me with this or not? And Song goes to handcuff Richardson.
Is the other guy still pointing his gun at me?
He is.
I'm gonna turn to Klein and say, can I have my weapon, please?
Hey,
I'll take my
Colin.
weapon from him.
I'd say you could pass it off to him without taking your eyes off.
That kind of thing. He's still looking at me with a gun, dude. I'm gonna draw the gun out from the small of my back by the fucking end of the hand.
I'll go behind you and I'll just take it from you.
Yeah.
He says, no stupid moves now. Keep reaching. Keep reaching.
Oh, we will. But you're currently pointing a weapon at two federal officers, and you are threatening us as well. So
Because you were threatening a fellow deputy.
no, that's not the situation here. You're gonna drop your weapon, or you know what will happen next.
Please don't get me killed here.
Yeah, so Song is handcuffed Richardson and is like pushed him up against the wall. And now she's looking
Song,
back and
Put your dog down. Tell him it's
Everyone
gonna be
just-
cool.
everyone just calm down.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to drop your fucking weapon. Now.
Cliff, just put the gun down, okay? And you two, you keep your guns holstered.
Shut the fuck up. Drop your fucking weapon, Cliff.
At this point, Song draws her pistol on you and says, keep your pistols holstered. Cliff, put your gun away.
All of these bitches are gonna go to federal prison. You don't draw a weapon on a federal officer. Holy shit.
She,
Song.
well, she, with your, I'm not gonna make you reroll human, she's in full panic mode right now.
Song, I'm really not in the mood to get shot in the chest. Song, I'm really not in the mood. Please call him off, man.
She just, Cliff, please.
I don't want to die in fucking Oregon. I'm begging you.
And Cliff puts his, he holsters his pistol. And then Song turns to him, Cliff, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Cliff chuckles. And as he holsters his pistol, puts his hands behind his back, Pierce is gonna hear about this.
I'm sure all your Nazi buddies at the station will.
I don't
really give a shit.
Yeah, she grabs her radio and just, Rodriguez, I need backup at the hospital now. Yes, just you. Do not bring Pierce. Do not bring Hartford.
I'm gonna reach my fucking. I'm gonna go for my phone.
Go ahead, roll me a stealth check.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna make a phone call here.
Okay, you're not trying to, be sly about it. You just want to pull your phone out and.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to speed dial KRÖGER or something, and just have it on in my back pocket or something. So let's see. That's a success, baby. 3,450.
Nice.
You are easily able to slip that out, and with 2 taps, you got KRÖGER on the line.
Yeah, so, biggest question is, where the fuck is he? He wasn't that far out of town when he turned back to go to the hospital.
Yeah, so as you were heading to basically kind of intercept Kingston as he was coming in, I'd say you're probably about halfway to Port Orford. Or actually, no, I'd say probably you're in Port Orford at this point, and you're about halfway out of town to intercept Kingston as he's coming in.
Oh, no. The plan was just, after we had that call, KRÖGER would have turned back to the hospital.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, that was my misunderstanding. Oh, no, yeah, so you, not only could you be at the hospital, you're probably, walking in the front door right now. And
that's perfect.
The place is in chaos. People are running, people are trying to, figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so he sees that Caius and just gets the call.
Yeah.
He takes the call and just listens first. So I'm just figuring out what's going on while also pulling out or readying his pistol.
as you are walking in, like several squad cars from the Curry County Sheriff's Department storm in behind you, as well as several squad cars of the Gold Beach PD.
You know what? How big is the fucking thing? The fucking hospital itself.
Oh, the hospital? Not too big. I believe it's about 10 floors.
Alright, so he sees the chaos. He got the call from Klein. He sees like where the nurses are running, and as the police and all of them, they go in, he just like flashes his FBI credentials, points to the right floor and goes like, there, we need to, you gotta go there, quick. Just like to send them in the wrong direction.
Nice call.
Wow. Go ahead, roll me a persuade.
Yes,
There's
can I get
gotta be
a
a
bonus for all of
that.
the chaos?
No, you would actually be. I was
That's
considering
fair.
giving you a negative for the chaos.
Oh, damn, alright, yeah. I have 70.
I'd say 5.
No!
Oh.
That was
Yeah, so the
90
nurse, and
over
it's
70.
male nurse, young black guy. He's just like, "What the hell are you?"
I'm just looking like, got enough.
So, by the way, I don't know if I referenced it or not, but isolation is on the 5th floor, and it looks like all these people are rushing up this, like, some of them are taking elevators. It looks like, people who are loading gear are taking them up elevators. Other guys, they're all just taking the stairwell to save time.
I'm thinking about adding chaos to this, because
Oh, fire alarm?
yes, exactly. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna hit the fire alarm. Like he looks
God!
at the closest thing and he just with his elbow smashes it in. And
Breaks it, pulls it.
Yep.
Okay, fire alarm is now going. Shit, dude. I'm gonna put it this way. You are still on the ground floor.
Yes. But normally, like I don't know how it is in the US, but sometimes, depending on like how well everything's done, elevators stop working when the fire alarm gets pulled. Is
So
that the
in this case,
Because
yeah. Well, so in this case, what they do usually in hospitals is that there is, first of all, an override, but there's also basically what they'll do, instead of stopping between floors, they will travel to whatever the nearest floor is and stop.
That's good enough. I'm gonna rush to the stairs now.
Okay, going back to Klein and KOAN. So you two are in this pseudo-Mexican standoff, which, Song has just gotten done handcuffing Cliff.
Yeah, I holster my gun at that point.
I'd say at this point, too, probably enough nurses have gotten up here, and, you're being tended to, and Nurse Burke is being tended to. And all of a sudden, the fire alarm goes off.
Just go on, just like, it just goes, what the fuck?
Ear-piercing siren, lights flashing.
I wonder if they brought my ladder.
Yeah, so, like, after a moment of confusion, like, they start, like, the nurses are like, come on, we gotta go. Gotta evacuate, let's go.
Yeah, I want to try to bounce.
Yeah, we are fucking on our way out, dude.
Yeah, so you're fine. I actually gotta roll real quick. Cliff makes a run for it. Hands still restrained behind his back, but he is able to kind of push himself off Song and just get running.
What is my athletics?
I'm also gonna check.
Yeah, I'm going to take off after him.
Okay, go ahead, roll me athletics.
Oh, 57 under 50.
Yeah, so the biggest issue is, like, this guy is not that much faster than you, but he is able to kind of just body his way through and that's the biggest thing, is this crowd of nurses who at first was running your way and now is running the opposite way to evacuate, and trying to evacuate patients on top of that.
I just sort of lose him in the crowd. Fuck. I'll run back to where Cohen and the rest are.
Yeah, so already, like, they meet you halfway down the hall. Song is there. She is basically pushing Richardson down the hall, and she just looks at all of you. Who the fuck are you people?
We're the feds. Good luck with your Nazi colleagues. And I'm just gonna take Klein by the arm and just turn swiftly to the nearest exit and try to vanish.
Klein's gonna yell back, Song, watch your back.
As you say that, Richardson starts laughing.
I'd kill him now.
So, going back to Kingston, you're driving down to the hospital where you were told to meet, and on the way down, first off, you see multiple squad cars pass you. And after that, like, as you're driving, you see where they have now blocked the road and are detouring traffic.
You probably also get a very cryptic and very badly written SMS, which just is like, Hospital emergency.
He's just going to have a screwed up look on his face, and they had agreed to meet at the hospital, so he's going to head in the direction of the hospital and see all of the activity.
Yeah, so before you can even get to the hospital parking lot, the police have already blocked off the road and are detouring traffic. You could try to get yourself through with your Fed.
Sure, I'll pull up to the nearest squad car. Presumably, they're going to have me roll down my window or something to that effect.
And he's like, turn around, sir. Emergency at the hospital.
So he had prepared for this. His current look matches an actual legit looking FBI badge, not just like it's his actual picture and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say, point of order.
Yes.
The cops who are blockading the road right now are actually Gold Beach police, not Curry County sheriffs.
Okay. Either way, it's gonna show that to him. What's going on?
There was some sort of violent incident, and then the fire alarm got pulled. The firemen are on the way here.
Any way I can assist?
He kind of looks at his partner, looks at you. Go ahead and roll me a law or a persuade.
A law or a persuade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna roll persuade. That is an 8 under 60.
Okay, yeah, he's like, FBI, what are you doing here?
We're investigating incidents relating to the, I guess, something must have happened here. My colleagues were, supposed to be here.
Yeah, so when you kind of insinuate the Deathshead massacre, and this, could be Deathshead Part 2 at the hospital, he goes white in the face. Oh, shit. Okay, sir, follow me. I'll escort you.
That won't be necessary. You gotta stay here and do your job. I can find my way. Thank you very much.
So, back at the hospital, KLEIN and KOAN, you are kind of staggering your way down the stairs, trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we fucked that one up.
KOAN, your neck is on fire.
Yeah. That could have been worse. We could have killed 3 of them.
Is your neck okay? I mean, obviously not. Do you need stitches?
You have a feeling you're probably gonna need stitches, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to give myself some. But maybe we can go to the hotel first.
Yeah. We're sort of taking the stairs, right? Is anyone coming up to meet us?
Mostly just hospital staff, and now they're kind of going the same direction you are, trying to evacuate. And they're also trying to evacuate patients, and especially patients who are on IV or, not terribly mobile.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a great situation going on right now.
Yeah, we're just sort of worming our way through the crowds.
But nobody seems to try to stop you. Nobody seems to be interested in accosting you.
Okay, my phone call to KRÖGER is still going on, right?
Yep.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull up my phone. KRÖGER.
What the fuck is going on? I saw some police cars. I saw some squads pulling up right beside me. How much fucking chaos was caused in there?
Listen, bad shit. Cops are Nazis. We gotta go.
Wow. No shit, Sherlock. Okay, turning around. Oh, fuck. Put a fire alarm. I thought it would be kind of helpful.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, fine thinking. Find us a way out. We're in the stairwell, the east stairwell. We're fucking going.
Yeah, which stairwell am I on?
You're going down. You're probably on the opposite side of the hospital, going up the opposite stairwell. But it looks like most of the crowd. So there are obviously multiple side entrances to the hospital, but it looks like most of the crowd is filtering out through the front or the back. The front being the main entrance, the back being the ER bay.
Yeah, I'm probably then gonna go to. Do you also have these fire exit plans?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
they're in the stairwell. They're on every floor is fire escape
Yes.
route.
I'm just gonna guide them through because I'm behind the cops. They can't fuck me over. And even though people are besides me going down, I'm just gonna probably tell them go down, ground floor, first room to your left, from the fucking stairs. There's a window. Should lead you outside. Maybe there's some cover. Well, probably better than going out from the back exit like everyone else.
Yeah, you're able to definitely guide them to a side exit, which there's still people come filtering out. Everyone, they're using all modes of exit, but it's far less, than
I
the front
even
or
want
the
to
back.
guide them to a normal, just patient's room or hospital room where they can get through the fucking window.
Kingston's going to call Cohen.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll pick up. Yeah.
What happened, kid? What did you guys do?
Well,
I'm here in the parking lot.
oh, good. Where? You describe your car.
He'll describe the make and model of the truck that he acquired and say to you that, you know, I can get us out and tell me all about it.
We'll be there in like 70 seconds. Just keep the doors unlocked for us, please.
They already are.
All right.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, we did great.
There's a slight smile, like you can hear coming through his voice and whatnot.
He's like, we didn't kill anyone though, so I guess we've done pretty well for ourselves.
All right, I'll see you in a bit. And he hangs up the phone and double checks that the doors are unlocked. And he moves around some of his stuff that's in there to make sure they have room. And eats a granola bar.